I just saw you, Deborah Lee. I didn't realize we didn't have Erica.
She'll be right with us, Judge.
Okay.
The first one is on page 11.
Mhm.
In cause number 2022 0D00066 and 2022 0D01194, State of Texas versus Josue Emilio Acosta. Announcement of council, please.
Preston Munson for the state, stage ready, Your Honor.
Christina Montes on behalf of Mr. Acosta, ready to proceed, Your Honor.
All right. I'm showing that we're set for a final hearing plea deadline. We have jury trial set this Friday, correct?
Yes, Judge, these cases have been worked out and we are set for a plea this afternoon at 3 o'clock.
Okay. Then I may possibly see you at 3. I'm not positive yet. Okay.
Yes, Judge.
Ms. Elizalde, is that correct?
This
Yes,
one's-
Your Honor, I have a case that's not here, but I'm gonna dismiss it for a plea to theirs.
Okay. What do you mean for theirs?
So for BPU has 2 cases, I believe. No, it is on here. Yes, it is correct. I'm gonna dismiss for the cause ending in 350. That's the case that I don't see on the docket.
Oh, yeah, there is not a 350 up on the docket right now. Okay,
Has that all been worked out, Preston? Because I don't see.
Yes, we have, everything's been worked, or we have the pleas papers already sent, so.
Okay, then I'll be sending my dismissal for that one.
okay, you can wait till the 3 o'clock when the plea's done.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, thank you, Ms. Elizalde. I didn't know it was Mr. Munson. My apologies, Mr. Munson. Didn't know it was
No.
yours.
No problem, Judge.
Okay. All right, I guess I didn't hear you when you announced. My apologies.
No worries.
All right, Ms. Montes, then thank you very much, and we'll see. I may see you at 3. It may be Judge Perez.
Understood, Judge. Thank you
All
so
right,
much. May I
thank
be
you.
excused?
Yes, of course, if you have nothing further.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Marufo, who's next?
On page 14, Judge,
Okay,
top of page 14, in cause number 2022 0D01299, State of Texas versus Mike Nami. Announcement of council, please.
Eliana Elizalde for the state. State is ready.
David Hills for Mr. Nami, ready, Your
all right. I'm also showing that you all are set for a final hearing plea deadline. Mr. Hillis, where are we at?
I just exchanged another email with Miss Elizalde, asking for probation for my client.
Okay,
I did send a response this morning. Did you get that by any
Yeah,
chance?
but then I sent you another one back.
I think we're still negotiating on
Yeah,
this.
what is this? A tampering with government record?
Mhm.
yeah.
Food stamps?
Also, paper license plates.
Okay, give me 1 second to see where you all are in trial settings. Okay, I'm showing this is the first trial setting. Are you all gonna solve this by Friday?
Oh,
I don't know. I might need to get her some more evidence from the state that Mr. Nami's not gonna be able to ever do license plates again.
All right, so who's asking for it today?
I guess I am, Your Honor.
Okay, so that would be a defense oral motion for continuance.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me triple check that I'm reading Odyssey Navigator correct. Ms. Hernandez, this is the first trial setting, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's go ahead and give them, let's give them 2 months.
Yes, ma'am. I'll send them the notice.
All right, thank you so much. Mr. Hillis, I'm giving you more than enough time, okay? I was really debating that 1 month versus 2. So please
Yes,
please make sure that you all use this time wisely. And if you happen to come up with a resolution ahead of time, let the court know and we can always set you for a plea.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you, Mr. Hillis.
Sorry about my Zoom. Good to see you, Judge.
Good to see you. No, oh, how funny. I got to see me for a second on the top 2 of your screen.
I know.
That's funny. All right.
This messed up today.
No problem, Mr. Hillis. If you've got nothing further, you are excused.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Marufo, who is next?
Yep.
Oh, Mr. Nami, keep in touch with your attorney. You are free to go for today. Keep in touch with your attorney. Do not disappear on him, okay?
Top of page 15, Judge.
All right, let me make sure Mr. Nami is able to,
Yeah, thank you.
thank you. Take care. Goodbye. Okay, I'm so sorry, Mr. Marufo. Who are we gonna start with next?
Top of page 15, Judge.
All right, Rodriguez?
Yes, Judge.
All right, Mr. Williams, go ahead and call it.
In cause number 2022-0D00751, State of Texas versus Roman Ricardo Rodriguez. Announcement of council, please.
Eliana Elizalde for the state. State is ready.
John Williams for Mr. Rodriguez. We're ready, Judge. We had worked out this one a long time ago with Miss Rago, but somehow there's some miscommunication or something, and they had some difficulty sending us plea papers. So we're just awaiting the plea papers.
Okay, so it is to plea. All right.
Yes.
Is it set for today's plea, Miss Elizalde, that you know of?
It's not set for today, Judge, because I haven't sent plea paperwork. I'll be working on them today. I don't know if he can get them signed that fast, so.
Okay, so do you think you can get them by Thursday?
I've got to move on Friday, Judge. So I've got movers coming Friday morning. So I want to get this one over with because he needs to.
Okay, that's fine. We'll go ahead and set you for a plea next week.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
But I do need it next week because I don't want, it is only the first trial setting, but I don't want it to fall off the docket either. Okay? So
Perfect.
we'll set it for a plea next week.
Beautiful. Thank you. Can I be excused?
If you've got nothing further, Mr. Williams, you were patient before. Take care.
No, thank you. Always good to see you guys. Bye.
Good to see you. All right, Mr. Marufo, who's next?
Bottom of page 11, Judge.
Uh-huh.
In cause number 2022-0D00533, State of Texas versus Antonio Chester Blair. Announcement of council, please.
Eliana Elizalde for the state. State of mind.
Cesar Lozano on behalf of Mr. Blair, ready to proceed?
Good morning, Mr. Lozano. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right, I'm showing it set for a final hearing plea deadline. Where are we at, Mr. Lozano?
Judge, I'm still trying to get some information over to Miss Elizalde. Mr. Blair was able to give me some information. I'm hoping it would interest Miss Elizalde into offering us some sort of probation. And that's, so I was hoping I could get either I could file a continuance or pass on the jury trial, but that's where we are.
This is your first trial setting. Is that what I'm showing?
I believe it is.
I think it is, yeah.
How is it your first trial setting if your arraignment was back in June? What happened? There was a change here. Jeez. Okay. So it went from. Okay. The information that you think you're going to be getting for her, how long do you think you need to get that to her?
Not that long. It's already coming in. The only one that may take a little while, but not that long because it's his medical records, I would say about a week because they're his. So it's just a matter of them printing them up and him paying for them and getting them.
All right.
So.
Okay, so then this is the thing. I'm not going to give you 2 months, Mr. Lozano. I'm going to go ahead and just give you 1 month, okay?
That should work.
And let me tell you why. It's because of the age of your case. It really is. It's coming up on that year already. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take it as a defense motion, oral motion for continuance. I know normally judge prefers them to be written, and if you would do a follow-up written, that would be very helpful.
I'll do that, Judge. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And so let me go ahead and reset you for 1 month, okay?
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it.
And because the month of March has the same days as the month of February, when there's not a leap year, it looks like we will see you probably March 21st again for the plea deadline on that one. All right.
Excellent. Thank you, Judge.
Can correct me if I'm wrong. All right. All right, Mr. Lozano, anything else? Do you have anything else further with us? Sometimes you do.
I don't think I do this morning, Judge.
Okay. All right. If you got nothing further, you are excused.
Thank you. Nice to see everybody.
Thank you, sir. Bottom of page 14, Judge.
All right.
in cause number 2022-0D01342, State of Texas versus Donovan Pace. Announcement of council, please.
Eliana Elizalde for the state. State is ready.
And Ruben Ortiz by Mr. Pace, Your Honor.
All right. How are you doing, Mr. Ortiz?
I'm good. How are you doing, Judge?
Good, good. Where are we at with this one?
Let me just ask Natalie, do you know if Mr. Pace is out of federal custody?
Good morning, Judge. Yes, he is, Mr. Ortiz.
Okay, good. Just making double check. Thank you.
All right. So where are we in resolving this one? I'm showing that we have
Well-
trial on Friday. Go ahead.
I mean, I was hoping I could get a misdemeanor on this case, Judge. I don't know who the last ADA was on this case.
What are you
It's
showing?
been a
as the-
while.
What are you showing as the last rec, Ms. Elizalde?
7 deferred or 2 TDC to get credit for his federal, to go to credit for whatever he served in federal, if that's possible. So it looks like we're still far apart on this one.
I think if you look at it and you read what happened, you know, he threw a rock, accidentally hit somebody.
Accidentally.
But I believe that's I believe that he did it intentionally. I believe it's that rock is not just automatically a deadly weapon. So I think it's for sure an assault.
Mr. Ortiz, you had a little bit of breakup on your audio, but I think we got most of it. Ms. Lee, did you have any problems?
You're muted.
No,
Miss-
Your Honor, I know. I was trying to use the space bar. It wasn't being quick enough for me. It was broken up, but I can make sense of it. Yes,
Okay.
Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Ms. Lee. All right. All right, Mr. Ortiz, this is the thing. You guys are pretty far apart and I got you all set for trial. What are we gonna do?
Judge, I need to talk to CW before I make any changes to that.
Okay.
And I'd like to consider the counter.
Okay.
I
So
don't,
is
I
it
can probably. Go ahead.
Is it your motion then?
Well, I might have an answer today, and if the answer is no, then we can keep it on the trial track for Friday.
Okay,
I really need time.
so do you want me to try to set this on Thursday and you all come back the day before?
Yes, Judge, if that's okay with Mr. Ortiz.
Mr. Ortiz?
You know, Judge, why don't I do this? I'm just gonna go ahead and file my first motion I don't know if it's my first motion or not. Natalie, do you know if it's my first motion? Because
It's your first trial setting.
Okay.
The only thing
All right,
is
Judge.
this has already crossed a year in
Right.
comparison to
And that's
the
because
other.
he was in the county. It's because he was he was in jail. That's why, Judge.
Okay, so
He was in custody.
this is the thing. I'm gonna go ahead and take it then as yours.
Mhm.
Okay, so let me go ahead and take it as the defense oral motion for continuance with a follow-up written, please. And I'm gonna go ahead and reset you. Let me ask Ms. Hernandez. Ms. Hernandez, how's your schedule looking in 1 month versus 2? You're muted. I can kind of tell you're talking, but you're muted, sorry.
We can do a month, Judge.
All right, let's go to 1 month then. All right, and that's again because of the age of the case, Mr. Ortiz. All right,
That's okay, Judge. And then hopefully that'll give me a little bit more time than just one day to kind of deal with this case.
right, and then that way you're not having to come back on Thursday, still wondering if
Right.
you're going to go to trial on Friday. So
Right.
as I said, a month is almost exactly the same days, so we'll probably be seeing you March 21st and with the trial probably March 24th. Ms. Hernandez will confirm all of that.
And I'm hoping that we could resolve this before that, you know.
I am
Hopefully
too,
Ms.
obviously.
Elizalde will.
I
Obviously,
will let you know as
talk
soon
to
as
her
possible,
CW.
Mr. Ortiz, okay?
I'm sorry, Ms.
Appreciate
Elizalde,
you.
we couldn't
Then
hear
I
you.
just said that I would let him know as soon as possible. I'm not gonna wait.
Okay, that's good. That's very helpful. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Ms. Elizalde. Appreciate that. Goodbye, Mr. Unless you have something else.
Thank you,
Mr.
Judge.
Ortiz. Do you have something
Nothing
else?
further, Your Honor.
All right.
Nothing
Bye,
further, Your Honor. May I
Natalie.
be
Take care.
excused? Thank you, ma'am.
You both may be excused. Bye, Natalie. Take
Thank you,
care.
ma'am.
Mr. Marufo, who's next?
Good, Judge. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Page 13, Judge.
Okay.
in cause number 2022-0D01418, State of Texas versus Alberto Lopez. Announcement of council, please.
Eliana Elizalde, for the state is ready.
Rick Huffman on behalf of Mr. Lopez, we are ready.
All right, Mr. Huffman, where are we at? This is set for trial on Friday. Where are we at?
Well, my client's in custody in the federal penitentiary in El Reno, I think it's Oklahoma. I don't know if we were kind of hoping that the state would consider dismissing with restitution. We just needed like an accurate amount and well, we're hoping that she will consider that. I don't know where we're at with that, but yeah, this is a credit card case. We're thinking it's like $40 worth of fraudulent charges on the credit card,
$40?
something like that.
Ms. Elizalde, what are you showing as the restitution?
I'm not exactly sure on the amount because my notes indicate we send plea papers for 12 months state jail felony.
Okay, but there was no restitution. Okay, so because it was a time wreck, you obviously did not press restitution. But can you go ahead and look to see what the restitution is?
Sure, Judge.
Okay.
It is, let me see how many counts. One, two,
I'm showing 3 counts. I could be wrong.
okay. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and give a restitution amount, but I think because this is a credit card, the bank usually credits them. So I'm gonna give the possible restitution.
I don't know if the state intends to like move forward on the case without my defendant, because he's just not here, and we'd have to writ him down and do all that. I don't know if it's worth it.
Okay,
Well, that's why I'm asking for the restitution amount, Mr. Huffman. So give me a second.
okay, 3606. Then it's 2 charges each of 3606, it looks like. And then
You mean $36, not 3,600, right? 36.
$36. And then again, another $36 and $16.89. And then we have enhancement paragraphs. So he's up for an F3 enhancement, which is why we sent the plea paperwork as 12 months. I'm not going to say no to what Mr. Huffman's saying, but why don't I have anything as to how long he's going to be in custody?
I know how long he's going to be until like July or August.
No, but did you send anything? Oh, you emailed with Javier previously. Is this a guy that you had said was going to be in for a while, but
I said, yeah, I messed up. I said 8 years, but we corrected that. It was 8 months.
Okay, so this is the thing. If you all booked him on this, he's getting credit for all of this time. So while he's doing the Fed time, he's getting all of this time. Mr. Huffman, remind me about the pleas in absentia.
Well, I don't know if he has a detainer on him, Judge.
I couldn't hear you.
I'm sure the court can give him credit if I think that might be discretionary, but I don't know if he actually has a detainer.
If he's booked, he's getting credit. Is he not booked on these cases?
He's in Oklahoma, Judge.
I don't think.
I understand, but if he was.
That I don't know. I don't know if there is a detainer on him in Oklahoma, Your Honor.
Okay, so this is what I'm trying to say, Mr. Huffman. If he was in county on our cases and the feds picked him up from county, he is getting credit for this time he's over there. It is accumulating for his county time.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if he was released on these cases and then released to the feds.
Okay.
Okay, so
I assume I don't think maybe he got a PR bond in this case and then got turned over to the feds.
Give me 1 second. Ms. Marisa or Ms. Catherine, can either of you tell me, please?
But Judge, yeah, even if the court, I mean, even if he wasn't, the court could give him credit, you know, we're just hoping we can get this to dismissal. I mean, him being,
Okay,
doing
So-
time and all that.
okay, so this is the thing. I don't want to move us too much. I'm actually gonna go ahead and set us for Thursday. Mr. Huffman, there was a warrant issued for him. The detainer has not been placed, but from the warrant being issued, I believe Judge Perez would give time from that warrant date, okay? But this is the thing. This should be resolved and shouldn't need a whole month or 2 months. So I am gonna put this on this Thursday's docket so that you all can talk to Judge Perez. I'm showing the complete amount of money is $88.91. Okay, so let me go ahead and set you all for Thursday. You all can discuss the situation of him being in federal custody. You can decide if you want to wait for him. You can decide if possibly maybe a plea in absentia, or Ms. Elizalde can decide if she wants to keep holding on to this case. All right? So,
Well, just briefly, if I may say something,
mhm.
I believe we responded and said, give us paperwork showing he's going to be there until July. Did we not ask for that, Mr. Huffman?
I thought you guys had that information. You guys had his rap sheet and all that. I mean,
No, a rap sheet does not tell us that that he's gonna be in federal prison until a certain date, right? The rap sheet doesn't give me that.
so you okay, you want something with a release date?
Right. And then it might not be worth it to try to get him over. So if you can just give me something, anything that shows that, I'll confirm that the bank did in fact credit this individual's accounts and it can be resolved. But I will say, I don't know if Thursday's tight to get that information for you, Mr. Huffman, because I've never tried to get that information myself.
Okay, well, if he can't get that information, judge can decide if she's gonna give him a week or 2 weeks, but let's just go ahead and go to Thursday. I don't want to set this for a month or 2 months away.
Okay.
This doesn't, so it's moving to Thursday. All right, Mr. Huffman?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Mr. Huffman, do you have anybody else?
Well, I do. I've got a bunch, Judge. I don't know if the court wants to take up.
Okay, let me ask Mr. Marufo who he wants to pull up next. Mr. Marufo?
Judge Reyes,
Yes, Ms. Hernandez.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Which was the last person you discovered with Mr. Huffman? I was answering a call.
Oh, no problem. Alberto Lopez, page 13, going
Okay.
to Thursday with a restitution amount of $88.91 in federal custody in Oklahoma.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Mr. Marufo, go ahead and go on to who's next.
Bottom of page 12, Judge.
Pardon me, Mr. Modifo. This is Deborah Lee, your fill-in court reporter. I understand your full-time court reporter is available now.
Okay.
Yes, I just hit self-view, okay? So I'm here.
Okay, all right. So Erica, we're switching to you.
Yes, thank you, Deborah.
Ms. Deborah Lee, thank you very much for covering us this morning. Have a good day.
You as well, Judge.
Take care. All right. Okay, Mr. Marufo, let's go ahead and call this next case with Miss Erica taking it.
In cause number 2022-0D0-0366 and 2022-0D0-1442, State of Texas versus Jesse Herrera. Announcement of council, please.
Elizalde for the state is ready.
And Daniel Avalar for Mr. Herrera. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Avalar. How are you doing again?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. All right, I am showing we have two cases here. We have a robbery second degree and an unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon set for trial on Friday. What are we doing?
Judge, the defense is going to move for a continuance. I believe I filed it already, but the defense is not ready.
All right, I'm not showing it. Let me look again on the documents of Odyssey. Give me 1 second.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm looking only in 1442 right now. And in 1442, I'm not showing it filed already.
Okay.
Let me go to 366. Give me a second.
Yes, ma'am.
And again, I'm not showing it in this one either.
Okay.
There's nothing in e-file either, according to Miss Marisa, the
Okay.
district clerk assigned here.
I'll file it.
Okay,
I'll
so,
forward.
so
Sorry, Judge.
before I grant it, let me double check where we're at. We've had
Yeah.
settings before. What's happened? Oh, he picked up the new case, right? Is that what happened?
Not, I don't think there's a P file pending, is there?
No. You've had jury trial settings before.
Right.
You had a jury trial setting back in August. And then I think what had happened was that the one of them got filed just a little bit later than the other.
Mhm.
Is that what happened?
So one was filed. There was a possession of marijuana that was declined. There's an unindicted possession of a delivery of marijuana that I don't think they're going to go forward with. And then there's a robbery.
Okay, there's a marijuana that has been indicted.
Oh,
It was
yes.
indicted on the 14th. Let me have that cause number.
Oh,
2023 0D0 0673.
0673.
okay. I wasn't aware of that one. My notes still show unindicted.
All right, so this is the thing. We need to put all three together. Is there any others? Ms. Elizalde, do you know of?
That's the only one I see, Judge.
All right, we need to put all three of these together. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a month. I'm not gonna set it for trial though in a month, okay?
Okay. Yes,
Let's,
ma'am.
because you all need to start talking again. Let me go to a final judges conference for all three with an arraignment being on the 0673. Okay,
And Your Honor, may I get that cause number for the new case?
okay, I believe it's gonna be 2023 0D0 0673. If I'm wrong, Ms. Elizalde, please tell me.
Nope, that's what I got.
All right. All
Perfect.
right, so I'm resetting you all for a month. It's not gonna be trial though, because you guys have got to combine all of these now. But
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
gonna be a final judges on all three. So from there, you can decide if you're going to a final hearing plea deadline.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're backtracking a little bit on the two set for trial, just a little bit. And then, but we're adding that new one that's gotta be arraigned.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Hernandez, did you get that? Are you okay with those dates?
Yes, ma'am. I'll send the arraignment packet as soon as possible.
All right, so 1 month,
Thank you so much.
but not trial. So that way it gives you time. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Aguilar.
Thank you. I believe I have maybe one or two more.
Oh, you do? All right, Mr. Marufo, who's next?
Judge, we're just waiting on an interpreter for one of Mr. Parras's clients on a final plea deadline. Should be logging in soon.
Okay, Mr. Aguilar thinks he's got some others cases though.
Yes, he does. They don't go before the judge.
They don't?
No,
Okay.
Judge.
Okay. All right, Mr. Aguilar, so that's not gonna be with me on the record, I don't think.